Recording.
Yeah, recording.
We good? Good to start?
Yeah.
What episode is this? 13?
13.
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome back to the POV
so
show.
sorry.
What?
Can you actually take a picture and show me? I'm trying a new hairstyle today.
Actually done, man.
Man, I was so
I'm leaving this in, bro.
Man, I freaking was so pissed that day when we shot and you didn't tell me
Yeah,
about the
because your hair is so long, it's all over the place. This looks proper.
Man, but you know, I asked everyone. Man, and tell me that I'm sitting like this. I fucking look like a 70-year-old fat man, bro. Whoa.
Yeah, what were you saying? You asked everybody?
I asked like a bunch of people who like I value in terms of this. Everybody was like, bro, you look so hot. I was like, oh, thanks. It's like the shabby hair makes you look more European.
Mm.
Okay, sit like you're a billionaire, about to make $1 million deal.
Fair.
Bro, $1 million deals are an old thing now. now I'm on tens of millions. Man, why the fuck do I look like this?
Bro, you're just fat, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
I see 5 boobies.
Sorry, man.
I see like 5 bumps.
Sorry,
Your ass.
You want me to go take another?
Yes. What the hell?
Sit properly.
Do I not look proper?
Yeah, you
Sit
look
properly.
proper.
Sit more back. There we go.
All of this should stay in. All of this should stay in. I'm telling you, these are the clips that will go the most viral. Behind the scenes. Are you serious? What
And
the
you're wearing
fuck's
black,
happening,
man.
bro? I think it's because it's log, bro. As soon as you'll color correct it, it will
Oh,
look good.
yes, because all the blacks will get crushed. Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. 100%. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. It's good. Hopefully.
Okay. All the blacks will be blacked out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened with the last
Yes,
one, too.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right.
Then we're good. Zain, do you want a picture of your rainbow?
You tell me, bro. How's my hair?
Fire. There's a little part sticking out over here. Yeah, that's good.
There you go. All right.
Okay, now it's sticking out.
Now it's sitting here.
That's good. That's good. You're good. You're good.
Now it's here.
Fuck off. Welcome back to another episode of the POV show. This is episode 13. I'm here with Yatharth. Once again, we have a no guest rule now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We do have a no guest
We have
rule.
a new no guest rule.
And do you actually want to tell them why there is a no guest rule?
Because we feel like we do it better than just us two. Listen, the only time we're gonna have a guest on this show is gonna be like Elon Musk needs to be on here.
Sure.
Like that status needs to be here.
Sure.
Like we need to have like insane business people, entrepreneurs, creators, influencers, like that type of stuff. You know, so if you are Elon Musk or in his circle, reach out.
Elon boy, if you want. We can maybe stream this on X.
Oh yeah, true. Fair.
Get some clout on your platform.
Yeah, exactly.
When people
Exactly.
already hate on us thinking that these guys are delusional. And now we talk about this stuff. Like we're just proving our hater trollers right. Like we are absolutely just proving them that, yeah, agreed. Before we go into the stuff that we want to actually talk about, let's actually address how has life been since the time we shot last.
When was the last time we shot?
No, when was the last time we shot? Like 4 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
No way.
Yeah, this is a fast episode. This is like, we're actually like pushing ourselves to shoot.
Okay, good. That's good then.
Bro, life's been good. I'm going to Edmonton next week. I'm attending a film festival called Moskers. They're a, what?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
They're a Muslim like film festival. It happens every year. Luckily, they pay for everything. So I'm just going there, chilling out. But genuinely, I think Moskers is the best film festival that happens in Canada. And I'll tell you why. Because any film festival that happens in Toronto, majority of everyone is local. Nobody lives in Edmonton. So everybody flies out from all parts of Canada and the States. And everybody's living in one place.
And everybody's creators, artists.
Exactly. So the conversations, bro, I stay up till like 6, 7 a.m. Like just talking to people, and it's so fun. And it's a really good way to actually connect with people rather than like, for example, TIFF happening. I haven't met anybody at TIFF. Like I have, of course.
Nobody is coming there for the creative conversations. Everybody is there for the cloud.
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody is there for the cloud.
Yeah.
So it's, it's kind of counterintuitive in the sense. But when you go to something like that, and especially if you're going to like a place where nobody exists, and then when you go there, you have no other option than to talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's what all these retreats are like, right?
Yeah.
All these billionaires go on these retreats.
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason, because they are so busy on their day-to-day lives or during their day-to-day lives that they want a peace and quiet for a week where they just go and talk to people they want to.
Yeah. And it's such a good, like, and it happens every year. So it's like, oh, let's continue the conversations we had last year and so let's see what happened like in the past year and what's going to happen next year. And I know I'll go back next year and reconnect with those same people. So it's really fun, man. It's really cool.
Man, I have a question for you about like how do you clear your head like from these conversations? Because like whenever you have these kinds of conversations, your mind starts rushing because it's like, there is so many opportunities, there is so much we can do in life. But like, how do you calm down and like take time to process? I know you drive, and driving is the time when you think. The reason why I ask that is like one of my men, like you know him, like he's extremely successful, and he has this thing that every 6 months or maybe less than that, as soon as he completes a big deal, like he makes a lot of money or does something really good, he goes on a 10-day retreat, and the point of that retreat is you don't talk for 10 days. You don't look other people as well. So in that retreat, there might be 100 people, but nobody looks at each other. Everybody looks down and everybody is just meditating all day long. And that's the thing of that place. And he does it for 10 days, sometimes 20 days. And his entire point for that is, that gives me an opportunity to think and like actually internalize all the progress that we have made.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Bro, it's so difficult because in the media space, especially, you're meeting so many different people from so many different backgrounds. Like, for example, just last week, I met like this general manager or regional manager of this big company. I met like some new entrepreneur who just moved from New York to Toronto, and he's trying to start up something new in the AI world, and he wants me to get involved. There's so many opportunities that come on a weekly basis. And it's hard to filter it out. Yes, I do drive. Driving is a huge way for me to kind of clear my head, think about, process everything. Second would be just talking to more people. And I know that's counterintuitive in a way because this problem comes from talking to people, but talking to people who can understand both your perspective and the other person's perspective and kind of give you a clear vision of like what's better for you. That's where mentorship comes in, like having good mentors around you. Like I come to you so many times, I'm like, bro, this is what's happening. You're like, yeah, you're being stupid. I'm like, great, thank you for telling me that, because I didn't think of it that way. So it goes both ways.
I think teaching is not teaching, but just
learning.
You explaining is such a big part on you learning.
Yeah.
Like for me, that works wonders.
Yeah.
Like so many times I come to you and I'm like, bro, I just had this conversation. Let me explain you what happened.
Yeah.
And then in the explanation, I identify a flaw.
Yes.
And then I'm like, oh my God, like this makes sense. And like this works for me at least.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that works. I think it works for you as well. I think you're the exact same.
Yeah. I love talking and like just kind of be like, yo, this is what's come up. Like, what can I do? For me, family is a big thing. Like I talk to my family about like what's happening and all that. But besides these two main things, meditation is part of it.
Do you meditate?
Yes and no. Somebody actually really told me like a really good piece of advice, which would be, because I drive a lot, and it's like meditate 1 minute before you start driving and 1 minute after you're done driving. And that'll make a huge impact.
What is meditation according to you?
Just grounding yourself. That's it.
What does that mean?
Like, for example, if you're feeling too hyper, bringing that down. If you're feeling down, like collecting your thoughts and kind of being like, why am I feeling this? And just gathering yourself again. And I think that helps.
Interesting. Because like I tried to figure out meditation like so long ago, because like people around me would always say that you should meditate, you should meditate, you should meditate. But nobody actually explains what like
It is.
like what actually meditation is. And like for me, meditation is as simple as of a fact that whatever I'm feeling at that point of time, I just accept that I'm feeling that. Like, and that in itself, it's like, you know, knowing the problem is solving half the problem. And like that for me is meditation. Like when you meditate, and if you're like feeling anxiety, for example, I just sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling anxious. Why am I feeling anxious? What's happening behind it? Why? Just relax and just talking to myself, I think. It's like, again, that explaining element, but you're just explaining the problem to yourself.
Yeah.
And that kind of ground, like that entire grounding thing, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So you are going to Edmonton?
Yeah, I'm going to Edmonton. And it's really busy, man. Recently we've been working with RBC and TIFF, which I actually want to talk more about. But yeah, like that's basically been my life.
How was TIFF?
TIFF was good. I've been there for about 4 days. So I show up, a very good friend of mine, Gregor, I'm filming with him, and he comes to me and he goes like, yo, there's like a Bollywood film playing. And I was like, oh, like what Bollywood film? And he goes like, it's called Sholay. And I go like, wait, Sholay is playing at TIFF? And he goes like, yeah, bro, the actors were here and everything. People are going crazy. And I was like, hold on. I was like, when is Sholay playing? So I go on my phone, I look at timings, and it's playing tomorrow at TIFF. And the first screening already happened. So bro, immediately my first thought was, I was like, my dad is gonna go crazy
for Sholay.
So I booked tickets immediately. So I'm going to watch Sholay tomorrow at TIFF.
Bro, Sholay is so good. Like I remember while I was growing up. So Sholay, for people who don't know, is like,
it's like the most iconic Bollywood film in history.
Yes. Sholay ran in theaters for 5 years straight.
Yeah. And you know it flopped when it first came out?
Yes.
Yeah.
It did. Wait. No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. Sholay, like in terms of like the huge boom, it picked up after, like a little after its release.
What do you mean? Like it was off?
It was off a little bit. Yes.
No. I can bet on it. Sholay launched. Everybody went to see Sholay, and Sholay stayed in theaters for 5 years. Sholay was the highest grossing film of that time. Like it was the freaking Avatar of that time.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I agree with what you're saying.
No,
what you're saying is true.
So
but initially, like the weekend opening, you know how now we calculate it like that? The opening was not as hyped.
No.
Okay,
I can fact check it. I completely disagree. Sholay did not flop. It opened with mixed reviews at the box office, but within weeks.
It took weeks for it to pick up.
It picked up momentum and went on to become the biggest blockbuster in Indian cinema history.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. When it opened, it didn't get
that hype. Do you know what's flopped?
Like what I mean is like it was just an average film. It wasn't anything crazy. And afterwards, it gained traction and became one of the biggest things in history. Yeah. It wasn't like a hit from the get-go.
You know you have Wonderland over here, right?
Yeah.
So like Wonderland, we have our thing. It's called Imagica.
Okay.
It's just such a fun thing. It's like Imagica.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the best. It's the best place in the world. Okay. Like when it was built, like it was customary. Every school in India, field trip is there.
Yeah.
Like field trip is there. It's like a little away from like where I live, but still like and every year, okay?
Got it.
Every year that is the place where the bloody field trip happens. And the way they set up the entire amusement park, a lot of it was set around Bollywood.
Okay.
So like they had a Mr. India ride.
Nice.
Do you know the movie Mr. India?
Yes.
So they had a Mr. India ride. They had a Sholay ride.
Nice. It's like Disney, what they do with this. It's exactly that.
Their entire setup and everything was like that. And like that's when like I realized how big Sholay was. Because like again, Sholay is from our parents' generation.
Yes.
So we have only seen the memes and the clips of it.
Yeah.
But then what they did was they released Sholay 3D.
Oh.
They re-released the film, made it 3D.
That's crazy.
Exactly. And like I remember going with my mom to the theaters for it. Yeah. And like bro, it was the craziest thing. Like we are sitting over there and right next to us, almost half the theater is like old, like grandparents with their grandkids because it's their movie, right? So like I remember the row right in front of us was like a 90-year-old grandma.
Yeah.
Like she barely can walk,
Yeah.
but she's come to the theater to watch Sholay again with her granddaughter.
Wow.
It re-released and it was again a hit.
Yeah.
That movie has so much emotions just in terms of the recall value.
Everything. Every character is a hit.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the beauty of the film. The way that the characters are like developed, you can individually remember every single character, which is one of the hardest things to achieve in film. Because you have like the main
Farhan
actor.
Akhtar?
Yeah.
So he said this, which is crazy. Like his dad wrote the movie.
Yes.
So he said this, that one of the biggest things that Sholay did right was Sholay introduced brother love to Indian cinema. Before that, romance was only girl and boy. But now they showed the brotherhood.
Yeah.
And the best part about that was they showed it in a very different manner. Because before that point, the way movies were made was if you both are like brothers or best friends, it's like, I'll die for you, I'll kill for you, that kind of stuff. And then Sholay was they pulling at their like each other's legs.
Yeah.
Like actually how guy friendships are. They were so they were so able to just, because what are guy friendships at the end of the day? It is like mocking the hell out of you in private, but making sure you are bagged
in public.
That's the basic core. Like,
yeah.
Like one of the comedians said this, that I have a best friend, his name is XYZ. I know that the world is telling me to go left. I know that I have to go left. But if my best friend tells me that let's go right, we both are going right and like messing up together.
Yeah.
I know he's an asshole, but he's my asshole. I think that is the core of any guy friendship that Sholay was very much able to capture.
Yeah, man.
Damn, bro, so your dad must be hyped.
Yeah. So it's the 50th anniversary, and that's crazy. A film 50 years old is still doing insane stuff to the public, which is just wild. I'm excited for it as well. I haven't seen it in a few years. For my dad, it's like a yearly thing. I think he was literally just watching it a couple months ago.
Oh, damn.
Like 2 months ago. And yeah, man, so I'm excited for that. And then...
What time is it?
6:30 tomorrow?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, like that's what I'm up to right now. Edmonton next week. In between, we're working on some projects, and then I come back, and then I think it will be like kind of like a reset.
I know you're cooking something up.
I am cooking something up right now.
Excited for
that? I'm working on something big. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Just a lot of work in progress.
I know how hard you have been working on that.
Yeah.
Man, I have to talk about this. If any of our viewers is a graphic designer / logo designer / like
damn,
just
bro, what a way to diss me, bro.
Just like an animator or anything of that sort. No, it's just not for you. It's for me as well. I had no idea how hard your job is.
Yeah, making logos is, you know how like you hear companies spent like $1 billion on a logo? It makes sense, man.
I get it. I totally get it. Like, I am ready to spend money if you just give me a brilliant idea about. And you know, it's so funny because you see all these Instagram pages blowing up and they design logos.
Yeah.
And like they start off just saying, I was just drawing this and this idea came. How are you getting these ideas, man? I want at least one of them.
Yeah.
No, they discard 50 ideas. I'm like, man, if I just get one of those 50s, I'll be happy.
Yeah, and logos are one of the most important elements to your business. And Lacoste, just in the last month, have changed their logo thrice in public.
What do you think?
Exactly.
Man, I have this I was literally talking to someone this morning about this. You say that logos are a big deal, and I agree to an extent or to a point. But the way I have been looking at this entire situation, because I have been trying to do something, and like I've been struggling so much with brand name and brand logo.
Yeah.
And my entire argument is, if you spend time finding a perfect logo / a perfect name, you're wasting all of that time which you can spend to actually
build the business,
perfect the product and the business.
Yeah.
Because if you have a shitty product, nobody cares how cool the name is.
Yeah, I agree.
Or how cool the logo is. And if you have an outstanding product, nobody cares how shitty the name is or how shitty the logo is. The best company in the world is called Apple.
Yeah.
And the logo is a half-eaten apple. Not even a complete apple. It's a half-eaten apple.
Yeah.
Like, Google's most recent launch is called Nano Banana.
Yeah, what is this? I've heard about it.
How do you not know? It's like it's very
It's
much
image generative, right?
It's
Yeah.
it's
And
the
they're saying
most-
it's the most advanced model yet. Yes.
It's called Nano Banana, and people are going crazy out of it.
Yeah.
So like name and logo, all of that, the perception of all of that has. I understand where it used to come from because back in the day you only had newspapers and big hoardings and big articles. That was the only way to promote your brand.
Yeah.
So your name and your logo had to convey a story
Yeah.
because that is the only way people are going to understand what you do.
Yeah.
But now that's not the case.
Yeah.
Like, do you think Elon Musk cares what he names his company?
No.
Like it's,
XAI.
like it's building yourself up and your product up.
Yeah.
So like tomorrow if Tesla is named anything else in the world, it will still sell because it's a good car.
This is so funny because I was thinking about how dumb of a name Grok is. It's just so stupid. Like, what is Grok?
And that's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say, right? Like, bro, F all of that. Like, just think about the name ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, what is the name?
Yeah.
It's just,
OpenAI. Yeah.
like,
They're just names.
exactly.
I guess.
Like, they don't convey any meaning. They
Yeah.
don't convey any emotion. All they do is, like, you use it because the product rules.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. But at the same time, it's such a hard thing.
It is. Creating
Logo
logos
design, product design, it's such a hard thing.
It is a
This
hard
guy's
thing.
company is called Shot by Mo and the logo is a bloody camera. You need a better logo, man. The name is really cool. Shot by No is a good name. But like, the logo is a bloody camera, man.
Made that in 30 seconds.
I know, and that's most... Man, the stuff that I'm working on, when we launch it, we'll talk about how we were able to come up with that name. 30 seconds, you say? The speed at which I came up with the name of my business, 5 seconds. Technically, I didn't even come up with it. This guy did. And he said it as a joke, and I'm running with it.
Yeah.
I'm literally running with it. Bro, every single person that I have said that to, like
Yeah.
I've given it, I kept this under the wraps for a very long time, right? Like it's still under the wraps.
Yeah.
But so I hadn't even like told my best friend about it back home.
Yeah.
So one day I was like, bro, I need to tell you now. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
happening.
yeah,
And I gave him the name and he's like, I hate it. What are you even thinking? Like your name has a negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Like, you know, people when they say this thing, it's a negative thing. How can you even do something like this? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. I'm just listening, okay?
Yeah.
5 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by. We are just saying, we are
Yeah,
just
yeah,
talking.
yeah.
And he keeps saying that your dash should do this, your
Yeah.
company should do this,
Yeah.
right? And then 20-25 minutes later, he's like, bro, I kind of like the name. I'm like, this is every single person I've talked to.
Yeah.
It grows on you so much.
Not only grow, my entire perception is that person sat there and talked about it for 20 minutes. You achieved the goal.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a conversation starter.
That's it. Like, it is the best marketing you could get done.
It's a conversation starter. For me, it is anywhere in the world I go, everybody knows.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
it's like Apple, it's like
yeah,
banana.
yeah.
Man, I looked at every planet. Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, all of them are taken.
Yeah.
All of them are company, bro. I looked at Pluto as well. I was like, maybe somebody left the dwarf planet out. No.
Oh my God.
Bro, just imagine something and it is taken. Just imagine. I challenge you to just put together like 7 alphabets.
Yeah.
It's taken. It's taken. It's in.
And this isn't taken?
No, it is. Then I had to figure out a way.
Oh yeah? You
Yeah,
figured it out?
yeah.
Nice.
It's messed up, bro. It's messed up.
That's crazy.
Okay, but Apple. Let's talk
Apple.
about Apple.
iPhone 17 Air. Actually, it's not even called 17 Air. It's just called
just
Air.
It's a new lineup.
Yeah. So are they going to release an Air 2 along with the 18s?
Before that, I want to call out Zain. For something. And like, it's a good call out. It's a shout out.
Okay, nice.
It is everybody. So the day Apple released the phones, we were together. Everybody was hyped about them. Everywhere on Instagram, on every social media platform, every single person, every single reviewer was hyped. It was all positive. I met this guy, I was hyped. I'm still hyped about the Air. I met this guy and he's like, they suck ass.
Yeah.
I hate them. And I was like, we were shooting something else. I was like, bro, you need to sit down
Talk to me.
And no, like actually record this take because nobody else is talking about it the way you are.
Yeah.
And we recorded it and posted it exactly the day Apple launched it. It's
Yeah.
still on our page if you actually go down and look
Yeah.
at it. We released it exactly the day Apple launched, and now everybody is saying exactly the
what
same
I'm saying.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because
It's
people
crazy.
realized.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Apple launched. Everybody and their moms was excited about it. You know, everybody's like, "Whoa, new iPhones!" And honestly, I was that like a couple years ago as well. I was like, I've been a huge Apple fanboy. I used to like screw everybody and everything. I'm sitting down watching this 2-hour presentation, having fun. And the biggest thing that was missing from the event was AI. And for me, it's like, my iPhone is already powerful enough. I'm rocking the 15 Pro Max. I'm not even on the 16. I'm not planning on getting the 17. For me, the 15 is great.
Not the 70, like the Air?
No, it's gonna bend like crazy, man.
It's not.
Man, how do you know? The reviews are out.
I trust.
You know the pre-orders went live this morning, and do you know what's the best-selling phone? It's not the Air.
It's the 17.
It's
Of
the
course.
17 Pro.
What?
Yes, and 17 Pro has always been the bestseller in the United States. You have to understand the market that the Pro has. And what I'm hearing, or like what I'm thinking about is, they're gonna eliminate the Pro. The Pro is the most useless phone to have.
Exactly.
Because the iPhone 17 itself is the Pro.
Yeah.
And you'll realize they took away
specs, yeah.
No, they took away the Pro. They took away the 17 Plus.
Yeah.
Because the market for bigger phones is not there anymore. People like smaller phones. People like thinner phones, which is fine. That's great. And all of that is on one
Do you
side.
think the reason why people like smaller phones is because of the flips?
It could be, but
After using the flips, like I can imagine, like when you have the Samsung Flip, you get so used to that compact size and compact size factor. And
Yeah.
that's the advantage of a flip, right?
Yeah.
That it's compact, but you can just flip it open and now you have a phone.
but it's so inconvenient. I've used a flip phone for like a good 2 months. A month and 2 months. I didn't like. It's a good phone. Phone itself
Man,
is
I
good.
just cannot use Samsung.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like Samsung, it's good. The closest competitor
My dad
for
is
Apple.
convinced he wants to buy the Google.
Yeah, for me, Google was amazing. Like Google killed it with their new 10 Pro.
But nobody's talking about it. The hype died.
Yes, and you know why? Because I realized something afterwards. People who are comparing it to the 9, the Google Pixel 9, are saying it's the same thing. And for me, I'm so new to the Google world. For me, when I saw the 10, I was like, wow. But if you look at what they've done with the 9 and 10, it's not that big of a difference. It's just marketing. Their marketing this year was insane because of Jimmy Fallon bringing all these celebrities.
And I love it what their marketing is, because it was so interesting that some analyst or some tech reviewer said this. They were like that now the way all of these companies are approaching technology / approaching phones has completely switched. It has completely switched because till this point, till this time in the world, there were new consumers who would buy a new phone.
Yes.
Because let's say you didn't have a phone and now you want to buy a new phone. So you have the odds of convincing them to pick between a Google or an Apple.
Yes.
But now what has happened is everybody has an Apple. Like
Or
everybody
they have a certain company. yeah.
Exactly. You have a certain company. So now the game is not to convince them to buy your phone. It is how to make them switch to your phone.
Yes.
So the switching cost has to be barely negligible.
Yeah, and that's what Google was doing. One of the key factors they promoted was, and they're calling out Apple. They're like, connect your iPhone and the Google Pixel, everything gets transferred immediately. For me, that's
They were like MagSafe accessories, use them on
yes.
Google. Nothing goes to waste.
Yes. So their entire marketing isn't, we're in a different league. It is, we're in the same league.
Yeah.
Come to us.
Yeah.
And that is beautiful. And
What you can do with Apple, you can do with us, but with AI.
Exactly. And the biggest advantage that Google has is AI, and they're dominating in that. I used it. It is great. It is phenomenal. And Apple sucks at it. And it's so sad because I know Apple is capable of the AI capabilities. They've done it with the Google Vision Pro.
Bro, Steve Jobs purchased Siri 10 years ago.
Yeah. What has Siri
because of
done?
the AI.
Yeah.
Because of the AI.
Yeah.
Like he saw the potential of AI 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like he was a visionary.
Yeah.
And like he saw it, but Apple was not able to convert that.
But now my question is, because I believe my dad was saying this to me, or maybe it was you. I think it was you, that Apple as a business
I
is
said this.
doing better because of Tim Cook,
Yeah.
which I disagree with.
This is like a very hot take, but I strongly believe in this, that yes, Steve Jobs was the visionary, but the reason why Apple is the most valued company in the world is because of Tim Cook, and not if Steve Jobs was here still, then Apple wouldn't have been as successful as it is.
I completely disagree. Completely disagree. And I'll tell you why. Because Steve Jobs, you said it yourself, is a visionary. He thinks about tech. You have to understand that as a CEO, your job, or Steve Jobs' job, is to create new products that revolutionize the industry. Tim Cook, on the other hand...
Where has that taken Elon Musk to?
What do you mean?
Where has that taken Elon Musk?
Well, Tesla is a good company. They revolutionized the way that the driving is happening.
Yeah, but then he decided to go on to the next thing, and what happened? The company took a hit, right?
Yes, I agree.
When you need to realize that when you are as big of a company as Apple,
Yeah.
the biggest thing that matters is not innovation, it is the bottom line for your stakeholders, which is profit.
But don't you
That's
think
what I'm
profit? Don't you think profit will come if you're creating great products?
Are you not seeing? Apple sells a cloth for $50 and people buy it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Apple is very, very good at the business aspect because of Tim Cook, not the designing. That's what I'm trying to say again and again. If Steve Jobs was alive, Apple would be a much better company from a technological standpoint.
Yes.
But from a business standpoint, how many units are sold, how much profit is made, how much cost is reduced, how much the processes are optimized, Tim Cook is a genius in that Steve Jobs was not.
So then my question is, don't you think that you could have the best of both worlds?
What do you mean?
Like you can have amazing products that Steve Jobs would create and have somebody like Tim Cook who's managing the business.
That was exactly what the case was, right?
Yes.
And that's why the way the dynamics was Steve Jobs was the visionary CEO,
Yeah.
and Tim Cook acted like the COO.
Yeah.
But then as soon as Steve Jobs left, Tim Cook just took the role of CEO, but he lacks the vision. But what he is outstanding at is the execution.
So, but now my question is, because of
Everything that Apple has built so far is all Steve Jobs' brilliance.
yeah, I agree. But now, don't you think because of the lack of innovation that they're doing, the business is taking a negative hit?
I agree, and I completely agree. And that's what I'm trying to say, that now it's time for Tim Cook to... Now Apple needs a visionary.
Yeah, he's turning 65 in 2 months. He's going to retire soon. And that's the golden question. Who's the next CEO? And is it going to be worse than Tim Cook? Better than Steve Jobs? Or like, what is it going to be? And I just personally think that if Apple continues to not improve on their AI capabilities, they're going to become a company like BlackBerry.
And you know
and
what
they're going to be phased out.
And you know what the biggest problem of all of this is? I've talked to Apple employees.
Yeah.
And I have talked to like senior level Apple employees. And when you take new innovation to them, to Apple, that there is this innovation, they only have two reactions. Number one, we can build it in-house, or number two, we'll acquire you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
They don't believe in collaboration.
And that sucks.
And that is the reason what's halting their innovation and their growth in the AI space.
Yeah.
Because AI will grow if innovation happens with collaboration.
Yeah.
If you just do innovation in AI, the speed is going to get hindered.
Like, because this is what I'm thinking about. Let's just look at everything that Apple released, okay?
Bro, it's messed up. Like, I was working on something. I showed it to my dad. My dad asked multiple questions and I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know this thing can do this as well.
Yeah.
And I should know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah, and it came through collaboration, right?
exactly.
And yeah, so let's dissect everything that Apple came out with and let's just rank it as to how useful and useless it is.
Okay, sure. On a scale of like, let's do 1 to 10.
Sure. Okay. Let's start from the very beginning, the AirPods that came out, the
Maybe
new one.
a 4.
Live translation. Out of 12 months of the year, I want to say I'm out of the country for about a month.
Yeah,
Give or take, 30 days,
Sure.
right? So my usability on that is going to be a 1 out of 10. I'm only using it 1 out of 10 times of the year.
Agree. But what you need to look at as not as what you will use, but what growth has the product seen. I think this is what the book 0 to 1 talks about a lot. And like, let's actually rank it based on that. Like, for example, you don't have a phone.
Sure.
And now I want to get a phone and I get the Apple.
Yeah.
And then this is 100 for me because I didn't have anything.
Sure.
So it's a 0 to 1.
Yes.
Now if I get any other Apple, it's not going to be a 1 to 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 1 to 1.1.
Yeah.
Or a 1 to 1.2. Or a 1 to 1.5.
Yeah.
It's a 50% increment.
Yeah.
Like that. It's not from 0 to anything.
Yeah.
So that's the case with every Apple product so far.
Yeah.
Like a 0 to 1 for Apple was the Apple Vision Pro.
Yes.
That was a 0 to 1.
Yeah.
But it failed.
Yeah.
It absolutely failed.
I think the last time Apple did something where it was like, wow, was the iPhone 10.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
After that, everything's been the same.
Agreed. Yeah. So if you take that 0 to 1 analogy, let's look at the AirPods.
Sure.
Nothing that's a 0 to 1, right? For a person who doesn't own an AirPods, sure, buy them, they are great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You can buy a one model before as well.
Doesn't matter.
It might be like maybe 10%, maybe 20% worse. So that means that this product is only 10% better.
Yeah.
Or 20% better.
Yeah.
So that's the AirPods.
The only benefit I saw in the AirPods is now,
Heart rate.
No, not even that. That's, I think for our age, it's not relevant. It's better for the older demographic. Water protection. They're sealed now.
Sure.
I think that's the best thing. If it's raining outside, if we're sweating at the gym, whatever it is, it's weather sealed. I think that's the most useful thing that they've added. The heart rate thing is incredibly useful as well. But then that's contradictory of their products. They have Apple Watches. Why would anybody wear an Apple Watch if your AirPods are doing the same thing?
In case you are not wearing.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they don't like Apple Watches, and
I was the biggest Apple Watch fanboy, and then I stopped wearing Apple Watch.
Yeah, why?
I have a very different reason, which the general population won't
You just
have.
don't like how it looks.
Yeah, like
okay,
for
fair.
me, it's like I love watches.
Yeah. The reason why I've been hearing around is like just the technology and the radiation and stuff like that.
People have just gotten too much of tech, man. Like overall, I have seen this trend. People have just gotten so bored of tech.
Yeah.
They're like, everywhere we are going, we have tech.
Yeah.
Everything we are doing is tech.
Yeah.
So they're it's a big problem.
Yeah.
And like it's a $1 billion industry in itself.
Yeah.
Solving how to de-techify your life. Yeah, de-techify life. Like now you see those e-readers. There are so many phones that are e-ink phones.
Yeah.
Like, and bro, they're like $600.
Yeah.
Why am I paying $600 to dumb myself down when I can just lock my phone in my... That's so hard, right?
Yeah.
You know, like I was actually looking at a startup. There's a startup. It's like a multi-billion-dollar startup now.
Yeah.
The entire business model is they have created phone pouches in which you put your phone in. It gets logged, and then the only way to unlock it is there's a mechanism that you have to scan it to, and only then does the phone come out. The reason why he did this was because he went to a concert. The founder went to a concert and he saw everybody with phones. So he pitched it to celebrities and artists that if you want your concert to be like phone free, you do this.
Yes.
And this was the biggest hit for comedians.
Yep.
Now every comedian's show has this technology.
Yep.
And now this technology was taken to all the schools.
Yep. The last time I was at a Hassan Minaj show, they had it, and just a month ago, I was in Chicago. I was at a JID concert. He had it. So I know exactly what tech you're talking about, and it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like you just put your phone in, it locks, and now every school. There's a school in like Winnipeg.
Yes.
They are using
They're
it.
doing that as well.
Because they want to.
It's a genius idea. Yeah.
And like us thinking it's a genius idea just shows how messed up we are.
Yeah, that's true.
And like every single person who was asked what they are feeling, the reaction was exactly the same to a drug withdrawal.
Like what?
Like
they just can't stay away from it.
It's anxiety.
Yeah.
When you stop consuming caffeine or drugs or something like that, it's anxiety that kicks in.
Yeah.
It's the exact same with your phone.
Yeah.
Like my phone is back there, and I'm like, did somebody message?
Yeah.
Like is something coming up?
Yeah.
Is something happening that messes you up?
Yeah.
But okay, that's the AirPods for Apple.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah, absolutely zero. It's the same thing for the last 6 years, I think.
It's absolutely useless. Apple Watch Ultra.
I've never. You're a watch guy. How do you feel about the Ultra?
Not for me.
Yeah, right?
Not for me. It's such a niche market.
Yeah.
I talk to people who wear Apple Watches and I'm like, have you ever gone on a hike? Be honest.
Yeah.
It's always the fattest guys who are wearing the bloody Ultra, man. it's like, why are you wearing the watch? You are not mountain climbing, you are not scuba diving, you are not... The only reason why you are wearing this watch is because you are so lazy to take this off when you shower.
Fair.
That's the only reason why you are wearing this watch. You have no absolute use to wear this watch.
I think I've never been an Apple Watch Ultra fan. I like the look of it more than the regular watch, but it's useless. Like it's...
And bro, I used to be that person, like a notification came, you do this,
Yeah.
and then like you feel so cool,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and like now it's the...
That's flex.
It's not flex. It's the worst thing in the world. Just
Yeah.
man, like it's horrible.
Okay. Then the iPhone 17 came out, which, in my opinion, my
Best.
jaw was on the floor. Because
Best.
I was like, the tech they put in this, I was like, fire. Like 2 cameras in one, slim, sleek. I was sitting there and I told you on the spot too, I was like, I can't wait for the Pro. Because if they're doing this on the 17, I can't even imagine what's on the Pro. Before we move on to the Pro, the 17 was the best phone released.
Yes, I agree. I think at this point of time, anybody buying anything over a 17 is just stupid or just is buying into the flex.
Yeah.
Like for me, the only reason I want to buy the Air is for the flex. That,
Yeah.
oh, it's such a slim.
And
Like,
that's another thing, because like for example, AirPods, it is one of the biggest pieces of jewelry you could buy that is affordable, it's in fashion, and it is a low-key flex.
AirPods?
Yes, AirPods. It is one of the best-selling items in terms of the fashion world. And same with an iPhone now. Like for example, if you are carrying a Pro Max, whatever, more than being a phone, because we all know it's a useless device in terms of the tech capabilities, it is a flex. It is, like, I just have a better, more expensive phone than you do.
That has always been Apple's.
Yeah.
That has that has been Apple's.
Yeah.
And like the funniest thing that Apple does is like Apple is like a hot girl in high school. Like she will make you starve so much for the attention that when she even looks at you, you feel like, oh my God, my life is set. The perfect example, 120 hertz display.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the
most basic thing that has existed in the world for the past 7 years.
Yeah.
And we were just using 60 hertz for so long, and then Apple came out, now it's 120, and everybody went like, oh my God,
and again,
120 hertz.
Yeah, and for me, it's like again, like I'm just watching that, and I'm like,
it's the stupidest shit. It's 120 hertz.
Yeah, and in my head, it's like, wow, nice.
You did something that like
everybody else has done.
Exactly.
Yeah. So 17 was the best phone. I'm not a huge fan of any of the color lineup this year. I think the only color that looks outstanding is the Air white. White. Like looks fine. And the gold.
I told you when we were seeing this, the Air looks exactly like the 10.
Yes.
The metallic design, it feels premium.
Yes.
It feels rich. Like you feel like you're holding a piece of jewelry.
Yes.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like the iPhone. What do you think about the feature, the square sensor? That's the feature everybody is hyping about.
I get where it's coming from. I think the only way it's going to impact anything is the streaming world because it has dual recording now, right? Outside of that, I like the idea. I feel like I'm going to have to use it. Like, how much do I use it? I just feel like naturally when you think of landscape photos, you just rotate your phone. It's like our cameras as well. Like, if you want to take a horizontal or vertical, you literally rotate the camera around. So I don't know. It's a good, cool feature. I just don't know how useful it's going to be. And like, for example, did you see how there was mention?
Who asked for that feature? I want to know.
There were no mentions of that side button they added last year, the scrolly thing.
Of course.
It's the most useless thing.
Of course.
And I think they're going to eliminate it.
Oh my God. Actually, I just realized something. If they did the thing that they just did, where you can just flip it, why the hell do you need the side button?
Yes. It's very smart because the way they promote it is you hold the phone sideways.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Zain.
Yeah. It is, again, it's the most useless thing to add on the phone.
Wait, that's so true. And like, I know from talking with personally talking to like lead Apple employees, they are always 3 years or 4 years
ahead.
Like there are like teams who are working on iPhone
20 right now. Yeah.
exactly, right? Do these teams not talk to each other? Like, is there like no communication between the teams?
Because clearly last year's team did not see
No,
this.
because like think about this. Last to last year's team, we will do everything titanium.
Yeah.
This year's team, aluminium.
Yeah.
Back to aluminium. Last year's team, we'll have a scroll bar like this. This
Yeah.
is the future of taking videos or photos.
Yeah.
This year's,
You hold your phone straight, we'll rotate it internally.
it's messed up.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And did you see the no SIM card stuff?
Yeah. I mean that's understandable.
No, but the battery issue that's coming up.
Yeah, sure, but like I understand where no SIM comes in from.
Yeah, no SIM is a perfect thing to do, like in today's world. But it sucks because the countries that don't support eSIMs, they're taking a hit on the battery, and they're saying it's even worse than last year's iPhone because of that. Yes, so majority of the countries.
Not even one time did Apple mention the actual
Battery life, yeah. And especially on the Air.
all day battery.
All day battery, yeah. And then they released the power bank as well, of course.
Everybody online is like, if you buy a Air with the power bank, you should die. Like it's the stupidest thing. Like why the hell will you buy an Air then?
Yeah.
You are just.
But yeah, man, like, okay, let's talk about the Air. Air, in my opinion, was...
I loved it.
It was
I loved it.
fire. I can't wait for all like the bend tests and like scratch resistant tests and all that to come out.
I just feel like Apple is not that dumb.
Yeah, they are. They've done it with the iPad. They've done it with the iPhone 6 as well, the bend gate.
I think they learned from it.
Let's see.
I just don't think they are that dumb to
Let's see.
make that mistake.
For example, you know the iPad my sister has?
Yes.
Yeah, it's bent.
Really?
Yeah. And nothing. It's always been in a case and it's still bent. It's just the way that the material is made. So it genuinely...
It's steel.
Yeah, bro, it bends. Yeah. I'm telling you from personal experience.
And I don't trust your sister. I've seen how she uses the iPad. I've never seen her use that iPad in the case. And she carries the iPad not like this, like this. So I don't trust your sister when it comes to her iPad usage. I have seen how and the cat with the way your sister handles, I'm not trusting your word on it. I'm not taking your word on it. But okay, the Air, what do you think about it?
It's fire. It's good. But personally, I don't think I'm going to be switching. But it would be a cool piece of device I would like to use. It's like the Vision Pro. It's a cool piece of device I would like to use. In practicality, it's useless.
And for me, the reason why for me the Air held a lot of value was the biggest problem I was having with this was it was too heavy.
Yes, and I faced that too.
But that was because of this, not this.
Yeah.
The phone is light. I add a wallet.
The
that
money
makes it
is heavy,
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
The wealth is
exactly.
it adds
the
up, man.
The cards add
Yeah,
some weight.
yeah.
The metal cards.
Yeah,
you know?
the MX, you know, like everything adds up, bro.
So that's my thought that let's say I decide to use the Air, but then I attach this. Am I defeating the purpose of?
Yeah, then it's
Air.
like you're adding the battery pack in
Bulk
the back.
back
Yeah,
again.
I'm just being stupid then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I would
Why
rather-
do you even have physical cards on you? I never have physical cards on me.
I used to have it because of. You just need them, bro.
Look, why?
Just for random
Like
stuff.
you have Apple Pay.
Yeah, but for random stuff, you need it. You need it. You need cards for random reasons.
Yeah. I
Man,
never used cards, man.
And do you want this wallet? Like without the cards.
You know what? I like the first offer more. I'll take it.
I'll take the one with the
No, without. I'm serious. I just ordered myself a new one today. It's literally arriving today. You want it?
Let me see.
It's very good quality. Like,
I just use regular hardware.
we're wasting a lot of valuable footage over here.
Sorry, I was getting a call. No, it's still bulky.
Yeah. I just
And it's like,
Good catch.
take this out.
huh?
I never even take this out.
I am a good catch, bro. Who told you? Sure. Wait, is that a Goyard? It better be fake. No way you spent so much money on a.
About this,
Yeah, right? Yeah, we did. True, sure. Jesus.
Give me his card numbers, bro.
Why am I catching everything today, bro?
Yeah.
you wanna
Damn.
catch the camera?
Huh?
You wanna catch the
No, I'm good. Thank you. See, if this falls, I can afford that. If that falls, I cannot afford that.
Back to episode 1.
Yo. Woo.
Oh my god.
Bro, that.
Major memory.
We have come a long way from
Dropping things.
Yeah. Dropping things. Yeah. Why do you have an aeroplan card, Mo?
Okay, I just got it. I put it. I'm supposed to take it out.
Oh, just flex. You have a PC Optimum card.
Okay, that too. I just got. I just put it.
Okay, TMU, I understand. No way we are stalking our, like our partners. Okay,
Is that a Presto
Why
card?
do you have a Presto card?
For Go Train.
You can have it on your phone.
I know, but I like physical cards.
Yeah, I don't understand you guys liking physical cards, man. I hate
See,
physical
this
cards.
is understandable.
But you know what I've been doing more recently? Using cash.
Actually, I haven't used cash.
I have a $10 bill on me right now, bro.
The only reason you're using cash is because people are paying you in cash. And you're too afraid to put that in the bank account. Don't add anything philosophical, you shady
Okay.
son of a bitch. The only reason you are using cash
Okay, wait, hold on.
is because all the big purchases, all the big shoots,
hold on.
all the Chicago bloody shoots are happening in cash, okay?
Listen.
The tax.
Listen.
Zain Rao.
Listen.
Zain Mohammed Rao lives in Oakville.
Listen, I'll tell you one thing about cash. When you use cash, genuinely, you actually realize how much money you actually spend, man.
And don't teach me this. I come from an economy that was based on cash.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first 18 years of my life, I've only used cash. So I
Yes.
understand this.
Yes.
I very well
and
understand
I didn't.
Because when you have to go every day and ask mom and dad for more money, it hits, okay? When it's a bank account, you don't realize.
That's
but
true.
when you have to go every single day that mom, I want another this much to go out for food,
Yeah.
you realize
Yeah.
how much money you are
Yeah.
spending. But the reason why you are using cash is not because of that, okay? It's all the big payments. And one day he told me how much cash he's sitting on. He's basically our local Escobar, bro.
I'm your local ATM, bro. Tell me what you want, bro.
I have ATM.
Paid $10,000 and $100 bills.
$10,000. And the funniest part is that even after all of this, this mug piece of shit asks me for $50 every month. Not that like 1 month he's like, no worries, bro.
Finances are finances, bro. Money is money, bro. Whether that's $5 or 5 cents, bro.
And this dumbass, what he does is he won't ask me for money for like 6 months.
Yeah, then I'll be like, yo, $300? You know, just slide it over.
$400, and just randomly on one given day.
It'll be like 2 a.m. I'm like, yo, by the way, $300.
And just so you realize, when you randomly ask a person for $300-400, it screws up the monthly budgeting, okay?
It does, I agree.
$50 doesn't screw. And you know when this happens? Like every month I'm like, okay, I'm not spending more than $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
And like the month is ending and I'm like, finally in 3 years, I'm at $1,400.
Yeah.
And this guy will be like, yo, can you send me like, fuck! 1 month I want to be. So I talked about this with my dad.
Yeah.
Like my dad took me to Bali, okay? And like, it was last year. It was like I traveled a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I traveled because of work, so I stayed in fancy hotels, and then I traveled with my dad, and I stayed. Like for me, last year was very fancy.
Yeah.
And like I was literally like lounging in the pool like this. It was our private pool. I was lounging over there. My dad's also there. We are swimming together. I was like, you have no idea how much this means to me. Once you start making money, and then when your parents are like, we'll take you on a lavish trip.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that hits different.
Yeah.
Because now when I calculated the cost of the trip,
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot afford this trip.
Yeah.
And now it just means a lot.
Yeah.
Like when I was back home in India, I wouldn't care about it.
Yeah.
So it feels different.
Because you know the worth of how much money, like how hard money it
So-
is to make money.
Yeah, and that's when I asked him this. That I was like, when was the last time, Dad, you ever, like, do you even remember a month or a day? Like, month is too much. A day when you didn't spend money. Like, how many years has it been since you, like, there was a day, like a zero spend day?
Yeah.
Like, you spent $0.
Yeah.
I live alone right now.
Yeah.
And I rarely get a day like that.
Yeah.
Rarely. Man, the day I spent zero money, randomly I have like 5 subscriptions that decide to charge themselves
Yeah.
on that given day.
I think there would be like 1 to 2 days in a month where that happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even think that happens.
Yeah, I think there's 1 or 2 days that happened for me.
Even if you don't go to like eat something, you're still driving or you're still like using the AC at home.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
don't even talk about that. That is all, bro. If you start talking about that, then it's a very big problem we have. This is like additional daily cost that can be easily negated.
Yeah.
Like, I used to talk with my friend in university. Like, he was hard on cash. And he said this to me and he was like, bro, the problem is not spending. The problem is not having $0 days. The day you're spending, you should spend properly.
Yeah.
Because if you're stressing about spending the day you're spending it as well, you won't enjoy it.
Yeah.
But that should also mean that you are consciously having zero spend days.
Yes.
Because instead of $50, let's say you spend $70, that's fine. That additional $20 is going to give you so much more value out of that experience.
Yeah.
But you need to have days when you spend $0.
The way that I think about it, like in my head, it's like, okay, if I have like a $30 per day budget, right?
Yes.
Like today I spent 50, so I'm 20 over. Tomorrow I'm gonna spend 10. So it balances out.
But that doesn't work.
It doesn't work, I know. I like to tell myself it works, bro.
That's exactly the math I used to have in my mind, okay? It never works. It never, that's how, just so you know, it doesn't work for big countries as well. That's the logic US has had and they are in $6 trillion of debt.
Oh my God.
That's exactly the logic they had. Okay, that's fine. We are a little over budget this year. Next year, we'll be very more cautious and print less money.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Every year, you just print more money and it goes out.
Yeah.
It has to be a hard stop that I'm not spending. And the reason why it's so powerful is, let's say, you have a daily spend of, let's say, $30 or $50, right? One day, you decide not to spend $50 is basically 2 days when you can spend $75.
Yeah.
Which is so much more.
Yeah,
Like it sounds like weird math. Like of course,
yeah.
no shit. 50 got converted into.
Yeah.
But like when you transpose that 25 onto onto the already 50 that's stacked.
Yes.
You are able to do so much more.
Yes.
Because it's not like if you are able to do 10 things in 50, you'll be able to do like 12 in 75. There's a chance you might be able to do 30 things in that 75.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know why we came in this direction, but we just did.
Yeah. We're talking about Apple.
Yeah, Apple, quick.
Yeah.
Apple.
And then the
Air.
Pro suck.
The Pro suck.
And
So-
especially the orange color, I hate it. And I don't understand how people are like, this is the only color I'm gonna buy. It sucks.
They're paid media, man.
Yeah.
They all want to come to the Apple event next year. That's why they're just sugar nosing the hell out of Apple.
Yeah.
That's literally it. But if we have to summarize, Apple 17, overpowerful, good thing to have. Most people should get that. iPhone Air.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Do people even need the 17? Considering the 15 and 16 are already so good. That's
Yeah,
my
sure.
entire point with this. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a 15 or 16, do not buy the new iPhone. You don't need it. Like, that's my entire thing.
I'm buying.
You're buying it?
I'm
The
gonna
Air?
buy the Air, man. The Air looks so nice.
actually see how
Did you pre-order it today?
No.
You're gonna buy it used?
No. Who buys used?
Pro tip, just wait like 2 months. You'll get it like half the price.
Who buys used?
I don't mind buying used.
We don't know that kind of stuff.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever bought a used iPhone.
See,
That's crazy.
was your first iPhone your iPhone or your parents' iPhone?
My parents. My dad had the 4.
My first iPhone was my own iPhone, okay?
Really?
So, okay,
Crazy.
so just so you know. So
Yeah, what
I don't-
spec did you have? What was the iPhone you had, bro?
I started with the 4,
Same.
then the 4S, then the 5, then the 5S, then the 6S, not the 6, then the 6S, then the 8 Plus, then the 12, then the 13, then the 15.
Wow, you've had way more iPhones than I have. I've had the 4, then I have the 5S, 7 Plus, and then
Bro, and
11,
my
12,
iPhone
13,
maintenance,
14. No,
bro,
I didn't
my
have.
iPhone maintenance, like I can show you,
I've
it's
had
pristine.
7 iPhones.
You will never see a scratch or anything on
Same.
my phone. Like the quality with which I keep my phones.
Same.
Like back home I used to be more, but like over here as well, it's like,
this is my first iPhone.
oh, it is? Damn.
That's your first iPhone? What were you on before?
Android, Samsung.
Damn.
Yeah, good thing I didn't know you back
Yeah,
then.
good thing I didn't know you. I think that is the reason. I think that is the reason I didn't know more, man. Back
Damn,
in the day.
bro.
Shit, no way, you're a Samsung. You were the green
What
bubble?
Samsung?
Oh, okay.
What Samsung?
Whatever, 20, 22, 23, I don't know.
Oh, okay. At least you had the newer ones. I was expecting like a Note 2
Wait, so you had a green bubble? You didn't have FaceTime?
You don't have? Wow.
That's messed up.
Wow, that's crazy.
See, that's how Apple gets you.
Yeah.
I was talking to my dad today. My dad's like, I want to get the Google Flip.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, great, but then you won't have FaceTime. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you on
Yeah.
WhatsApp audio,
Yeah,
WhatsApp
yeah.
call.
Yeah.
And then my mom is like, yeah, I am never switching off iPhone.
Yeah.
FaceTime is legendary.
Yeah. My mom loved Samsung and she loved it because of the amount of features it has. Like it has so many features. My mom loved it. And then once my mom switched to iPhone, my mom's like, yeah, like I'm too locked in now.
iPhone is iPhone.
Yeah.
My dad was the biggest Samsung follower.
Oh yeah?
Bro, my dad was the biggest Android user. Like
Oh,
he
wow.
would get all the new notes with the pen,
Crazy.
the styluses.
That's
He would
fun,
get
yeah.
every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then we convinced
Yeah.
him to get an iPhone. He can like,
Yeah, now you can switch back.
and
Yeah.
then he convinced his partner as well. No switching back can happen.
Yeah. And did you see, like right when Apple did the announcement, Samsung came online, started roasting Apple on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's their game, man. That's their game. And they
They're
know
like,
they-
I can't believe you had to wait 5 years for this.
man, it's the thing. Like, I know I'm better than you, but still people love you.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah.
it's that analogy.
Yeah.
Like internally, I know that I'm much better than you.
Yeah.
But then nobody else is seeming
Yeah.
to believe that,
Yeah.
man. It's just that repo that's built around it.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I want to know what time are we at? Because we are at an hour.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. Because
You guys
I had,
have any more viral topics? Just
man, I had so much more to talk about actually. But like, if you want, we can wrap it up.
What time is it? Because we have to leave by 5?
4:20.
5. Yeah, it's 4:20 already.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think? How much content do we have?
A lot of good questions.
Man, you said that last time and provided us 14 clips.
Because I have notes for everyone.
Okay.
Aye.
Nice.
I have like 30 notes.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
great.
Okay. Well, let's wrap it up.
Okay. All right. That was episode 13.
Okay, before we go, for the next episode, do we want to announce our stuff?
No. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Man,
We'll talk
he
about
wants
it, bro.
He wants to announce in January.
Man, we'll talk about it, bro. All right, that's episode 13 for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
That's staying in.
All right, that's episode 13 for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. And maybe you liked what we talked about. And if you did, like, comment, and subscribe.
You know we are not posting on YouTube, right?
I just do it just in case. That one day we decide to post.
Okay.
You
So
know?
with that being said, so with that being said,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
DVD,
DVD, DVD.
bro, the energy was there today, bro. Whew.
I'd end record.